Hello, professional colleagues. Welcome to Unit Talks. This is Jennifer with us here today. So today is all about nurses. Yes, as a nurse, really, we should start looking out for ourselves. Yeah, a lot is happening. We do know you wouldn't want to for something to happen to you first before you take precautionary measures. We should learn from the trend of things. I think we should learn. I believe we should learn from experience. All right? Yeah. So there's a question I want to ask. The question is, how will you feel that after the whole time, the years spent in school, the years, yeah, which is the time, the pain, the victories, the experience, and the whole thing of acquiring these certificates in order for you to care for people or to become a nurse. And then you proceed further to getting a job and giving your best in this job, all right? And then after the whole thing, or in the process of doing this, something happens, something that could be averted, something that could have been avoided altogether. Something happened and all of these things goes down the drain. That would be so devastating. I know. It's a rhetorical question. I know the answer already. You wouldn't want to wish such thing for your worst enemy if you've got any. You wouldn't want to. So that is the reason why, or this is the reason why we should start prioritizing our own well-being as a nurse. We are all fantastic people, sacrificing a lot in order to be, in order to take care of people. And at the end of the day, now you know that nobody cares. So it now come down on you. It now boils down on you that you are the one in charge. You are the one who is going to set a system in place to help yourself. All right? So there are many ways because nurses are very good. We are good at taking care of people, giving out so much that it drains us to the extent of not having the motivation of taking care of ourselves. We come back from work and we transfer the aggression, or we transfer the frustration, we transfer everything to our partners, to our husband, or husband to wife, or wife to children. Well, that's a different topic entirely. Why should you allow your work to come into your family? Work is work. It's something that is like what you are doing. Okay? So that's a different topic. I do not want to I do not want to deviate, okay? And then we care so much that we lack what it now takes to our own detriment. Now we are now posing risk, now posing danger to ourselves. That is not a good thing to do. So please let us put a system in place. Ask question wherever you're working. Oh, what are the measures that are being put in place that perhaps I am not feeling well? So should I just take permission and go home? Or is there a first aid box? Or do I need to go to see a doctor from here? Or what is the protocol of taking care of nurses who are not fine? What is it that they do in this unit or in this ward that if someone is not feeling fine, what are the things that they do to help? Please gain knowledge. You say God says that whatever you gain, whatever you are chasing, please gain knowledge, because knowledge is power. You shouldn't be ignorant, because when the time something happens, ignorance is not an excuse that oh, I do not know. It's not an excuse. At that time, whatever you're trying to do is now to prove beyond reasonable doubt. So even a fact is not acceptable, then you are proving beyond reasonable doubts. You do not wish that for your worst enemy. Talk more of yourself. I have learned too, and this is the things that I do. I hope it helps someone out there. Okay? So, number one thing I do is I prioritize my sleep, because it's becoming a trend. I have met people and seen people during the course of my service, during the course of my work as a nurse. I have seen people who are nurses and what they are coming down with at some certain age. Yes, you see that most nurses are becoming forgetful. People are becoming, it's not as if it's attached to people, but there are some certain things you do like professional hazards. Good. Professional hazards. Nurses, do you know what they come down with? Most of them are becoming forgetful. Dementia is setting in because we are working 247. Then we are not giving ourselves time to recuperate. We are not having a good sleep. If you read what sleep is, you know that it has some cycles to follow and complete before you say, oh, you've got a good sleep. And trust me, this is UK. I battled with sleep when I came in at first, and I knew how it affected me. Okay, so please, let's prioritize our sleep. For those who love doing night duty, who love doing night shifts, during your break, even if it's that 1 hour of break, some might say, I do not know how to sleep. If I sleep, it's going to be worse. I'm going to feel worse because I have not got enough sleep. Good and fine. But you can actually train your mind to say, I'm shutting out every thought. Okay, I want to close my eyes, even if I'm not sleeping, but I'm shutting my eyes and controlling my thoughts at that time, at that moment. So then you get that space of, that good space. You are getting a good rest and all of that. What sleep helps us to do is a lot, because it resets our emotional state. It helps to boost our immunity. What sleep does, one of the importance of sleep is that it helps to get rid of the waste in the hippocampus part of the brain. So the hippocampus part of the brain is where learning and memory takes place. It is during sleep that it will like filter the important parts for you and then store it for a longer time in terms of memory and learning and assimilation, like consolidation. Beautiful. It helps to consolidate information and learning. All right. So when you sleep, when you have a good sleep, that is when this occur. If you do not, if you did not have a good sleep, that's why it is hard to even like retain information. And before you know it, you start developing amnesia, isn't it? So which is not good. So let's try to do better. Another thing is we should hydrate more. Hydration. And that is the reason why I'm always preaching about savers. If you've watched other of my videos, you see that I have preached these savers almost 3 times now. Okay? Because if you've got that time for yourself rejuvenation, healing and replenishment, you will like, it's magical. I don't know how to explain this really. I don't know how the best way to really portray my point. Okay? So when you have that time, you can incorporate drinking, hydration into it. You can incorporate a lot of things into your savers. So you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, then you take a reasonable amount of water. Well, some people might say that I cannot drink in the morning because I feel nauseous when I drink in the morning. So your water is not just a plain water. Squeeze fresh lemon into your water, then it gives it that tangy taste. So that tangy taste now minimize or reduce totally, okay, the probability of you feeling nauseous. It minimizes it. So then you're not nauseous, then you have that time off for yourself to drink. Because when you are going to work, you'll be like, I'm going to carry this water to work. But trust me, if you're working in the NHS, you know what the hassle is. You might not even have that time to go and have a drink. So now you've known, start prioritizing going for little time or breaks for you to drink, to be intentional about these things. It's not going to just come to us. We have to be intentional so that we like keep practicing it. And as we keep practicing it, it will now become part of us. The third one is be prayerful, brothers and sisters. Whatever you believe in, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. So I believe in my Father in heaven to take care of me. Even if, in as much as He has given me what it takes to take care of myself, but I still rely on Him. I rely on the greater power. Let God guide us. Let Him lead us to work and bring us back. Let it not be that where we are going to go and seek for our daily bread and also helping other people, that is where we find trouble. We have to be very prayerful and be intentional about it. All right? So my lovely colleagues, you are all doing a great job. You're doing a beautiful and a fantastic job. But now, please prioritize taking care of yourself and know that it is not being selfish, but rather it is giving you what it takes to take care of other people. So we meet again. Keep loving yourself. Be prayerful, be intentional, and keep hydrating and have a good sleep. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.